Here we have a toilet that you can see is overflowing, and you can see that the water's trickling into the pan, and that's to do with this valve. If you can see, it's overflowing, running back down the siphon. So I'm going to change that washer in there, and that should fix this problem. Just turn the water off at the isolator, then we'll flush it to empty the cistern. So I'm just going to get some grips onto here and see if I can slacken that nut off a little bit. Sometimes what we can do is remove that pin there, get in like that, remove that peg, and just get this arm out of the way, on back to one side. There's that little lot out, and there's the washer in there. So I'm going to hook that out. I'm making better with this little spiky tool. There we go. I'll check the seat. That feels okay. The seat's just that little plastic bit there that seals against. Sometimes they become damaged. That one feels smooth, so it should be okay. So we'll try a new washer in, make sure it's the correct way around with the little lip there facing in. Pop that in. Nip that up. I don't need to nip it ridiculously tight, just enough to. There, that's okay. That arm back on. Easy to put the peg through from this side, and then we'll want to adjust this nut. So we're going to wind this nut, loosen that off, wind that nut back, and then we can tighten this little peg in just a little way, like that. I'll just keep adjusting that until we get the water level to stop correctly, then we lock that nut off. So I'll turn the water on and see where we're at. There's the water on, just a quick test. That's shutting off okay. So now we'll let it fill up itself and see where we're at level wise. So I'm happy the water level's correct. Obviously I've adjusted this in and out just to get it right. So when we're happy, then just wind that nut like that. And support, put your screwdriver in the end of there just to support it, stop it from turning. And then just nip that lock nut up, that just stops it all from moving. There we go, all sorted.